What if the Internet of the future is a 3D reality that can be accessed through a regular browser? Then a regular site might look something like this. The code of this site can be written in any text editor. Flypoint 3D browser is no different here from its HTML counterparts. The differences will only affect the content. In HTML, the main object is text, whereas in Flyp, text has a minimum priority. HTML browsers have recently started displaying graphics. We are also able to do it, but we give the designer much more possibilities in 2D than HTML5. In Flypoint 3D browser, interactivity plays a very big role, and it's comparable to the role played by text in ordinary HTML browsers. Look, all our objects are alive, and for this it's not necessary to program. Flypoint supports a wide range of 3D objects: surfaces, bodies, meshes. The Flyp code of these objects is displayed in the hint below. At the moment, no other technology is able to create volume on the Internet so easily. This is much easier than describe tables in HTML. Virtual reality consists of a large number of elements. Each element may contain other elements within itself, and be at the same time as complex and rich in content as a whole HTML site. Virtual reality acquires a special meaning if it's possible to transfer elements from it into the material world. Flypoint 3D browser is the foundation of our new design technology, which will allow you to do it. We have created a tool, the limits of which we can't even imagine. It's time to show it to you. According to our plans, Flypoint 3D browser will begin to spread freely on the 1st of March 2020. But we will provide Flypoint 3D browser to all our backers now. Each of you will have the opportunity to create the first Flyp sites that the whole world will want to see. For you, we'll open a club where we'll be able to exchange ideas. We have excellent documentation of the Flyp language. You'll see it at the end of the video. Flypoint 3D browser portable will allow you to start presentations like this one directly from a flash drive. Today it's impossible to write an interactive 3D presentation without serious programming. You can greatly impress your colleagues. For the masters, we have special conditions. Only the masters will receive regular updates and will be able to spend all the funds contributed to Flypoint to purchase our software in the future. Flypoint offers the unique Parametrica and plans to release a virtual reality editor, the one that we all really lack. Our first algorithm was written 27 years ago. As one of the greats said, the farther backward you look, the farther forward you can see. Behind the creator of the HTML language and the first Internet browser was the CERN laboratory. Only the grandmasters and the great-grandmasters will stand behind us. Flypoint software writes all the code on its own. Due to this, we can create any image of the future world via virtual reality. The great-grandmasters will help us to decide on this image. For example, it's possible to blur the lines between computer games and websites. We want to restart the Internet on the terms of designers and provide them with all the necessary tools at once. Many years have passed, but Flash and SVG technologies have not become reliable tools for creating interactive animation. Would you like to see the whole Flyp code of our presentation? Let's open it. In present-day websites, style descriptions alone can take up the same amount of space. Now a good HTML site already can't do without programming. In the worldwide virtual reality, it will not be necessary to program. This is the whole code of our game. There are only elements and their attributes, no programming. Very similar to plain HTML without including scripts and add-ons. We return those times when to create a website you only needed to know how to type in a text editor. How reliable is our algorithmic foundation? We've released Flypoint Parametrica on the foundation of our browser. This is a new generation tool created for real engineering. Parametrica has solved the optimization problem of the propeller. Previously, it had been thought that this task could have not been solved. For CAD systems, this task was a dead end. For the company Flypoint, it was the beginning. Studying the work of neurons, we found a very simple way to describe the controls for manipulating the scene. These controls are perfectly adapted not only for the mouse and the keyboard, but also for mobile devices. It is on mobile devices that Flypoint 3D browser will begin to reveal its true potential. But to the maximum, this potential will unfold when connected to virtual reality sets. Designers will have tremendous prospects for creating design of action. Animation and interactivity in Flypoint technologies are integrated at the level of the geometric kernel. This is what makes us different from CAD systems. Also, unlike them, we are able to generate a very high-quality mesh and make it possible to uniquely manage its properties. The browser menu is also written in Flyp. You can change its design if you wish. We have just entered the Flyp help. This is the most user-friendly reference in the world. It's entirely composed of interactive examples and provides an opportunity to try the work of each element and its attribute. Gone are the days when it was impossible to find the necessary examples in the help, and the declared properties simply didn't work. But most importantly, our help is also written in Flyp, and you can study the code of each such page. Incredibly harmonious and friendly environment for creativity. We don't want to write in HTML anymore. There are a lot of videos on our channel, and only the help is shown in them. This is not surprising, since we want to focus on the product and its source code. This is our world, our creativity, and our self-realization. We don't need to hide modest solution behind beautiful renders, but we will do our best so that our tool is used to create brilliant design. Our biggest dream is to see your site in the worldwide virtual reality. Let's make our environment the kind we have always dreamed of. Nothing else should restrain true creativity and art. The age of new ideas is just beginning.